You cannot share the life.
Okay.
Let me share it too.
Nobody's here now. Let's wait small.
Yeah, and let's wait for them small. If we
Wahalad.
wait more, we'll just start.
Yeah. Wahalad.
It's not easy. Oh.
As there. Hi.
Share the life or share the link to your families and friends so that they can come and learn.
I'm actually seeing myself here, self.
You're watching yourself live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, one person has joined. I'm actually seeing myself here.
Okay.
So the person has gone. No. What happened?
I think you're the person.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Maybe.
So should we start now?
Yeah, let's start. People will be
Okay.
coming.
Yeah. Let's just start. So because of time.
Mm. If you miss anything, you can come back and watch it later.
Yeah.
So, hello everyone. Welcome to our live video. You're highly welcome. If this is your first time coming across this channel, please do well to subscribe. Turn your notification bell so you don't miss any of our video because we promise to be entertaining you guys back to back premium entertainment. So today I have a special guest for you, and this special guest is Nenye, all about Nenye. One and only all about Nenye that was able to grow her YouTube channel under 2 weeks. So
Two
today I
weeks.
invited
Uh-uh.
you grew your YouTube channel under 2 weeks now. So today I invited her to come and tell us how she managed to do it. The magic that she used to grow her YouTube channel under 2 weeks. So guys, stay tuned because you're going to learn a lot from this live channel. So Nene, please tell us more about yourself.
Okay, I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm shy. See me, you.
I'm shy.
Me that is always standing in front of the camera. Okay, so hi guys. In case this is your first time coming across this space, this is my name
Mm-hmm.
is Chinenye, but I like being called Nenye for short. So this is the
Mm-hmm.
face behind
Nene
it's
for
all about
short.
Nenye. So as time progresses, I'll be talking about why I decided to choose this niche and how I was able to grow my channel within the space of few weeks or whatever. So I'll leave Mildred to continue and for her to start with the questions.
Okay. Guys, please subscribe to Mildred Ken, subscribe to All About Nene because what is coming up for you guys, you can't afford to miss it, I promise. So Nene, I want to ask, why did you choose to become a YouTuber? How did you become a YouTuber?
Okay, how did I become a YouTuber? Well, I would say I didn't really know I was going to become a YouTuber for a start. I didn't even know anything about YouTube when I started YouTube. I just felt like I saw people doing it, and living in China, I have like groups of, groups that I am in, and I usually
Yeah.
see people who post their links and they'll be like, please watch my video, subscribe and all that. So I was
Mm.
like, are people actually making money from this? Like, are
You
people
think it's
actually
what it can do?
monetizing this, or is it just for
Yeah.
fun? So I really
Yeah.
didn't make much research on it. I just felt like, okay, my life is actually like, is like I'm living a particular life. Like I'm not doing anything aside what I, because I was teaching as of that time. So I felt
Mm.
like my life is a little bit boring. I just want something like,
It's just all
okay, let me
about
just start.
teaching.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
just start
You
up
want to
something, no
spice
matter
it up.
how small. So because
Okay.
I've seen like people posting about like their links and making videos, vlogs, I said okay, let me just start. So if you watch my first YouTube channel, you're going to see that the first video I made was very short. I think it was about 10 seconds. Like I didn't know anything about it. I just, and if you watch it, you see that it was just like a beginner. I didn't do much. It was just
Yeah.
a very funny intro. So that was the
Well,
first video
normally
I
when
made.
people put their throwbacks, you see that it's just beginner's
Yeah,
channel.
so that was how I started, and with time I started with vlogs, like just about nenye. That was why I gave it that name. It's all about nenye. Till I
Yeah.
started the adult content. Yeah, so that's how I started
Mm.
YouTube.
So why did you choose adult content? Why didn't you continue?
One of them in the future. So
Mm-hmm.
at some point there was a time my elder sister joined me, like she added me in a group of ladies where they talk about sex and all that. So
Mm.
as of then I wasn't really interested. I was just like, okay, let me just learn one or two. But being the person
Mm.
that I am, sometimes I have many groups but I don't pay attention to them. I just go check in and just I zoom off. So I
Mm.
joined the group and I left it, like when I joined the group it was around like 100 people. So after
Yeah.
like 2 months, like I forgot about the group. And so one day I got a notification and they were having a class. So when I joined
Mm.
the group, I said, let me just check what is happening. And I found out that the woman has up to like 1,000 followers. Because when I saw
Mm-hmm.
her, when I joined, they were like 100. I was like,
Mm.
wow. And she was monetizing what she was teaching. I was like,
Mm.
wow. So someone can actually say this and actually monetize it. So I was like, okay, I think I can do this. So what I did was I started making research on what like. I wanted to go into counseling, like teaching something about related. But then I didn't
Yeah.
know what exactly. I just didn't want to do the usual things that people do. I just wanted something a little bit different. So
Yeah.
I went into more research. I went to Udemy. I started researching on, and then I came across a particular video talking about sex therapy, and it
Mm.
caught my interest. I was like, okay, let me start reading more about this. I read, wrote some exams, passed, got some certificates, and then I started following some groups, bomber to bomber, like getting information on things.
Mm.
So when I was sure that I've gotten enough knowledge on what I was going for,
Yeah.
then I opened my own group. So when I
Yeah.
opened my own group, like I started with WhatsApp, I started a free class, and then gradually
Mm.
people started joining. From 50,
Mm.
I got to 100 to, and my group, I had up to like 200 or 300 people. From there, I moved to Telegram. That was how I was teaching gradually to a friend of, not necessarily a friend, a teacher told me,
Mm.
okay, see, you can actually post this on YouTube and make money. Instead of teaching free, you can actually monetize your knowledge. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm ready for this. Like, I don't want
Yeah.
people to kind of like see that part of me. I just want to restrict myself to WhatsApp and Telegram. And she kept,
Mm.
motivating me, convincing me, you can do this, you can do that. I was like, nah, 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 I'm not ready. Till
Yeah.
finally I said, okay, let me just, why should I even care about what people say? Like, what, however they want to perceive like me, that's their business. Okay, no, it's none of my business. So that was
Mm.
how I started posting on YouTube. Like I left my vlog and I started posting about sex content. And luckily for me, boom, my YouTube
It blew up.
grew. Yeah, so
Okay. So, has this talking about adult content, has it influenced your life? Has it impacted your life in any way? Does it have any
sure,
advantages?
of
It has
course.
impacted your life in which way?
People think that because you're a lady, and
Mm.
there's a way, especially coming from an African home, there's a way
Mm.
they see ladies who are confident about, talking about sex. But
Mm.
then this has actually impacted me in a very positive way because it actually boosts my confidence. Like I didn't know I could be this person that can even stand in front of the camera to talk about some certain things. Like I always shy away from that, which is normal
Yeah.
because when I see people who do that, I'm like, I understand because I've been in that position where I'm like, ew, I don't want to talk about, I don't even want to hear it. But why the pretense? I mean, what I talk about is what literally everybody does. It's just
Yeah,
that I'm
yeah,
bold enough
yes.
to come out here and teach people. But you see people be like, oh, I see many comments and I laugh. They'll be like, repent, God, which repent? Is it not God? God that you that you're telling me repent. Is it not that same God that actually said a broke man and woman together to do something that you already know? So why are you
To
telling
do
me
something to
repent?
produce.
Like
Enjoy your
I see
life
so
while
many
doing
I see so
it.
many comments and I just laugh because you it's people are really like they like to shy away from this. I see many comments and I just laugh because I've passed that stage where I'll be like, oh, it has just actually impacted in my life because I have so much confidence in myself. I don't just teach
Mhm,
and I just teach I also practice what I teach because I also teach also
mm.
from experience. And people get to always see me as, oh, because you teach this, your body count to be mad and like is it not funny?
You know
So
that
you want to tell me that every
some people that are even shying away from the topic, they are the ones that their body count
that
is.
exactly. So that I teach doesn't mean that you don't know me from Adam. I come out here, I teach, and it's okay for you to express yourself because if you're bringing out your life out there, if you become a content creator, definitely you have to expect negative comment. It can't be all roses. All right. And
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
when I see those comments, I just leave it. Sometimes I reply, sometimes I delete. But that doesn't mean that because you see me teaching, you don't know me, you've not met me before. You don't know me in
mm,
person. You just see the me on screen. So you don't know the kind of
yeah.
person I am. I might be very
Mm,
rigid in real life. I might be someone that don't even play. Like I don't
mm.
take like if you come near me, I might be so rigid. And I also might be someone who is so playful. Right? So you don't know me from Adam. I know I'm very playful, yes. I'm not rigid, right? I'm very playful. That's me. But I'm just trying
I,
to explain that
you understand
people
that look?
I know I'm very playful in person, okay? But people the way people always perceive like they be like, oh, look at so it has really impacted in my life. Being a YouTuber, being an adult content, like
Mm.
it has really changed my life. Like I wouldn't have asked for more. And I don't really care about what people say. I do me, I teach. If you like, take the lessons. If you like, drop it in the gutter, whatever. Most important thing is that I know I've taught. So who wants to learn will learn. Who doesn't want to? That's their business.
Do you know that talking about this adult content, it has helped so many families. Some people are
Of course.
suffering in ignorance. Seriously,
Yes.
some people are suffering in ignorance. You don't know this. Maybe you experience something, you don't know how to go about it. But when you see people talking about them, you listen to them, you feel like, okay, I'm not alone in this. So many people have
Exactly.
passed through this and doing it so way it will help my life. It has helped so many families. So many people are testifying, okay, no, this thing has really helped their life. Because, especially, sometimes a pregnant woman or a breastfeeding mother, sometimes like they might not be sexually active the way they used to be. Maybe
Yeah.
somebody that is normally very sexually active. When you start breastfeeding, you'll be like, what is happening to me? It's like something is wrong with you. But
Yeah,
maybe when you
exactly.
listen to people that have passed through that, maybe they will tell you, no, it's something that is normal because your breastfeeding is okay. Maybe after breastfeeding, everything will go back to normal. Just
Exactly.
maybe you should use lubricants. You will learn that, okay, I can do this and do that to help my life. But when people talk about it, they'll be like, how can this person be talking about something like this? You cannot talk about something like this in public. Is this but it's actually helping your life and your family. So just keep calm and learn. Keep calm and learn. Me, I
You
admire
know,
your courage. It's not easy, seriously. It's not easy. I admire your
you know,
courage.
when I was counseling on WhatsApp, that was when I realized that a lot of women are going through like a lot when it comes to sex because sex is something that should I say is underrated. Like people don't get to talk like just like you in a group and
Mm,
maybe in a group where you're with ladies and then you bring
mm.
up a topic about sex, you see them be like they start looking at you like you're weird, like, you know, and because you really want to talk about it, but because of how they are reacting to it, you tend to, like,
Yeah.
you know, draw back.
Shy away from
But
it.
then,
Yeah.
yeah, because when I was in the group, sometimes I'll be like, okay, you can just say something like, if you have a problem, you can just pick it up. We're all sisters here. One person
Yeah.
can help you. Even though I'm teaching you guys, I'm also learning too, because
Another
I
person
cannot
can
know it
help.
all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then you see, nobody would want to say anything. Rather, they will chat me privately and start asking me. And I'll be
They're
like,
shy.
yes. So they'll be I'll be like, so why are you okay? I understand that you're shy, but then the room is open because I might not be the only one who has the knowledge about this. So why don't you
Yeah.
say something? So they'll come back and sometimes some of them will come privately to say negative things. I'll be like, look at what you're doing. I know I blocked so many people that period because some will come and be like, look at what are you not ashamed of yourself? Look at what you're saying. I'll be like, you're a fellow woman like me. You joined the
Yeah.
group because clearly before you joined the group, you saw the name of the group and you joined. And
So
now
you
you're
want to
coming back
learn. That's
what?
why you joined.
Exactly. And then you're still coming back to insult me, to tell me, look at what I'm saying. So
Mm,
I don't know why people shy away from sex. I mean, if you have a child, start training them because no matter how you try to pretend, the world
mm,
is so exposed that no matter what, even kids of 10 years now know a lot. So rather
mhm,
start from home and teach your child, both girl and boy. Start by teaching them the body parts. Let
mm.
them know, understand what is boundaries. Sex is not, it's not something that you have to wait for that child to get to a certain age before you start teaching them. Teach them from
Yeah.
small, mold them from small, so that they'll have boundaries and know how to, I teach about just how pleasure, how to enjoy yourself, yes. But
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
what I'm trying, why I'm touching this part is because of how people perceive, like how people look at me, like, oh, look at what you're saying, you're this kind of person. But then this
Mm.
is something that you already know, but you don't have that confidence, like you're just projecting your insecurities to me, which I don't need that kind of energy, right? I'm here to teach, and people that wants to learn. If you don't want to learn, use the door. Okay, I don't care about you, whatever you think. If you like, because when before I started this, I was really scared. Oh my god, how would people be looking at me? Oh, people would say this girl is so bad, this girl is so raw. But
This
with
guy is so
time,
wild.
I started adjusting. I started like, okay. My confidence started, getting from 0 to 10 to 20 to 30 until I got to the point where, man, I know who I am. Okay, there's nothing wrong with a woman being sexually active or showing her, talking about her sexuality. No, okay,
Mhm.
there's nothing wrong about that. Because we tend to think it's only men. Oh, men, they are the only ones that should be, vocal about this. But no, women should also learn to talk. I'm
I
sure
even
I
think
know.
that I
Mhm.
think that that topic is something that needs to be talked about more because so many people are suffering in silence. Seriously,
Yeah,
so many people
yeah,
are suffering. They have a lot of questions to ask, but they don't know who to ask. So many
yeah,
people are suffering. They have so many issues, and women, especially we women, our body changes, our hormone changes. So many things changes about us. So at least you need to know that at this time, this is something you have to expect. So
yeah.
when this topic is being talked about more, I think like the world will be a better place, and many homes will not be breaking. Seriously, so many homes will be at peace.
Exactly,
So many
exactly,
homes will be at peace. So, but
exactly.
it is what it is. But it's actually what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Well, I also think it's majorly because some ladies are scared of how their husbands will see them. Maybe if you're someone who wasn't really, all that open and all that, and then eventually when you get married, you start being
Uh,
like, oh, like they're always scared of, what their husband would say. So they rather be like, I know nothing, and yeah,
but do you know that when you get those knowledge and you start applying it in your personal life, your husband will be happy. Even if he's
exactly,
not saying it out, you will see it in his actions. He will be happy. He will start coming home
exactly,
early. He will start coming home early.
exactly,
When you come home,
exactly,
like, what do you have for me today? He'll be expecting, he'll be anticipating, like, let me go home and see what
exactly,
she has for me today. So that
exactly.
is it. So, do you think there is any disadvantage, like talking about this topic? Is there any disadvantage?
I don't really think, for me personally, I don't know about other YouTubers who are into this niche, but for me personally, I don't see any disadvantage apart from the negative comments that I get, sometimes. But one good thing about this is, if I have like 1,000 comments, at least 800 are like positive comments, and then 200
Mhm.
are like negative. So I don't think there's any disadvantage, because like I said, if you want to become a content creator, especially talking about this particular niche, you have to have a thick skin. If you're this kind of person that once they tell you just one negative comment, you start then
It's,
you're not ready, right? You're not
it's,
ready. You're not ready. So you have to have a thick skin and just ignore, okay? Don't spend your energy on something that is not worth it, something that is. So I don't think there's any disadvantage. I just feel like it has actually helped me a lot. So no disadvantage. Apart from
mm.
how people see you, like how people be like, hmm. Because I know so many of my friends, though they are used to me now, but so many of my friends, when I started it, they were like, hmm. Hmm. But when they started seeing my channel growing, they were not like, "Hey, how can I start?" That kind of thing. I
Some
was
of
like,
your friends will even
"Oh,
stop talking to you. When you talk to them, they
exactly,
don't want to reply. You'll be like, this one here, what she
exactly."
has to say.
So that's it. That's the only disadvantage there, losing friends. But who cares? We move. We move.
Okay. So please, I want to ask, how do you get your videos? Like what to talk about? How do you get them, and where do you get them?
Okay, so let's just say getting sometimes it's hard. And if you notice, there are times that, like in a month, I always go on 2 weeks break to cool my head. Because once my
Mm,
head is full, I cannot function. So
mm,
there are times that you just have that blockage, like you can't think of anything to talk about. But there are
mm,
times that you be motivated. Like there are times that I get like 6 topics in my head. Like I might be sleeping now. Like I've gotten so many of my videos from dream. Like when I'm dreaming, and then I'll be hearing like the voice will be clear. You will not be like, I can also actually talk about this. It will hit.
okay.
You come and talk about it. So, and sometimes I just, maybe I'm scrolling through other people's channel, like people who do the same thing that I do, and then I'll
Yeah.
look at their videos, and then I'll be like, okay, I've not talked about this, I've not talked about this, and boom. So that's how I
Mm.
get I don't have a particular place where I get my videos. I just channel my attention in different places, and whichever one clicks, I talk about it. Yeah.
So what about your editing? Do you do editing yourself?
Yeah, I edit myself. We are still, progressing. Maybe with time, when we have boom blown very well, we start,
Mm.
giving to other people to edit. But I edit my videos. I'm trying.
Okay, you're really trying. So nenye, guys, if you have any questions to ask her, she's there. Ask, drop your questions in the comment section so that she will reply you. If you if you have any questions to ask, just drop your questions. She's here to reply you. Even if it's not live, whenever you watch this video and you have a question, you can just drop it. She will come and reply you. Okay?
Yeah. If you have any question, I'll always come to Mildred. Please, guys, subscribe to Mildred Ken's YouTube channel. Please, please subscribe, like, share the video. You can also subscribe to It's All About Nenye, okay? If you have any question, you can drop on the comment section. When I get if she gets the notification, she's going to inform me. Then I reply, or I'll be going through her channel, from time to time to know if there's any question regarding this. Then if I see the question, I'll reply. Okay. Please, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, okay? It means a lot to us. Help
Please
us grow our
subscribe or
channel.
help my life. Help my
I
help
give up.
my
I give up.
please help my life. Support me, subscribe.
I give up.
So guys, Neye, we are happy
Yeah.
to have you. We're happy to have you
Thank
today as
you.
our guest, and we hope you have more things for us in the future.
Yeah, sure.
So, guys, um, Glenn, do you have anything to tell us again?
No, maybe just a piece of advice. if you're someone, a beginner, someone who wants to maybe looking for a way to start up a channel, don't
Mm-hmm.
just wait and don't be dragging yourself down like, what will people say? You don't need anybody's validation.
Mm,
Monetize your knowledge, monetize your talent. There are people who are making millions of money from content creation, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Don't just sit there and be waiting for people. Okay, I also need that advice because there are so many videos I have in mind that I want to make. Okay,
mm,
but then I don't know why I keep slacking. But then if you're someone who wants to start up, just start up. Even if you're
mm,
not getting the views now, one video can take you far. One video
mm.
can change your life. So don't sit there and be waiting. Hey, what will people say? If I was waiting for what people will say by now, I don't know where I'll be. So stand up, get your ass up, and get to work. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Sonia, we are really grateful to have you here. We appreciate your presence. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So this will be the end of today's live section. Anticipate more
All
back-to-back
right.
knowledge. All right, thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
All right, have a nice day.